Now first draw the figure. It is the figure of a trapezium. Suppose its name is ABCD. In this trapezium, AB is parallel to DC. It is the symbol of parallel. AB is parallel to DC. Only one opposite pair is parallel. Angle A is equal to 55 degree. This angle is 55 degree. And angle B is equal to 70 degree. Suppose this angle is B and it is 70 degree. Your duty is to find angle C, this angle, and angle D, this angle. So your duty is to find these two angles, the degree measurement of these two angles. So start writing. In ABCD trapezium, AB is parallel to DC. AB is parallel to DC. It has been given in your question. And AD is transversal. AD is transversal. AD is the transversal. AD is the transversal. Transversal क्या है? Transversal is also a line that intersects two or more lines at distinct points, at different points. Here you see that AD is the line that intersects AB and also DC at point A and point D respectively. It means AD is a line that intersects side AB at point A and side DC at point D. So therefore it is called a transversal. Then we can say that angle A and angle D, sum of these two angles will be 180. The reason is that angle A plus angle D is equal to 180. The reason is that interior angle pair of the same side of the transversal. Interior angle pair. Yes, these two angles are called the interior angles to the right of the transversal, as AB is parallel to DC and AD is the transversal. Therefore, this angle and this angle will be called interior angle pair. So already you know that if the two lines are parallel, then sum of the two interior angles must be 180. Therefore we wrote angle A plus angle D equal to 180 degree. That implies already you know the degree measurement of angle A, that is 55 degree. It has been mentioned here. So put 55 degree in place of angle A, plus angle D will remain same, equal to 180 degree. That implies angle D is equal to, you have to subtract this angle 55 degree from 180 and you get 125 degree. So angle D equal to 125 degree. Similarly we can say Angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degree. What is the region? The same region. Interior angle pair of the to the same side of the transversal. To the same side of the transversal. BC is the transversal here. BC is the transversal, and it quotes AB and DC at point B and point C respectively. So it is called a transversal. So angle B and angle C are the two interior angles to the same side of the transversal BC. As these two lines are parallel, therefore we can say that sum of these two angles 1 be 180. 1 be 180. First note it. First note it. First note it. Sorry, I have made a small mistake. There is no need of these statements of this line. There is no need of this line. Only in the adjoining figure ABCD. Only in the adjoining figure ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel to DC, angle A equal to 55 degree, angle B equal to 70 degree, then find angle C and angle D. So similarly we can say that angle B, this angle, plus angle C equal to 180 degree, the region is interior angle pair. Interior angle pair to the same side of the transversal BC, of the transversal BC, of the transversal BC. It is also a transversal, and these two angles are interior to the same side of the transversal. As these two lines are parallel, therefore we can say that sum of these two angles will be 180. That implies angle B is already known to you, that is 70 degrees. So put 70 degree in place of angle B, and angle C will remain same, equal to 180. Then angle C equal to 180 minus 70 degree is equal to 110 degree. 110 degree. Hence angle C equal to 110 degree and angle D equal to 125 degree. So first note it, or you can take a screenshot. Now question number 4. Now question number 4. Now question number 4. Question number 4. In the adjoining figure, ABCD is a trapezium. Sorry. ABCD is a square. The question is ABCD is a square. The question is ABCD is a square. and triangle ADC is an equilateral triangle, is an equilateral triangle. Is an equilateral triangle. Then prove that. Number one, AE is equal to BE. You have to prove this. AE is equal to BE. It is the first proof. And the second proof is that angle DAE is equal to 15 degree. Angle DAE equal to 15 degree. Angle DAE equal to 15 degree. It is the second proof. So in this question there are two proofs you have to do. Number one, AE equal to BE, and number two, angle DAE equal to 15 degree. So before starting the proof, first draw the figure. It is the square ABCD and it is the equilateral triangle EDC. This point is E, this point is E, this vertex or point is E. It is D, it is C, sorry, it is D, it is C, it is A, and it is B. So this is the square ABCD. This is the square ABCD and it is the triangle EDC which is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle किसको हम बोलते हैं? Equilateral. The triangle in which all the three sides are equal is called equilateral triangle. The triangle in which all the sides are equal. It means in this triangle the side ED is equal to side EC is equal to side DC. Therefore, it is an equilateral triangle. Join E and A. Similarly, join E and B. So it is the complete figure according to question. It is the complete figure. We have to prove that AE, it means this line segment AE is equal to BE, this line segment. It means you have to prove that these two line segments EA and EB are of same length. So it is your first proof. Then second proof is that angle DAE equal to 15 degree. Angle DAE equal to 15 degree. It means you have to show this angle. As 15 degree. So let's start the first proof. First note it. So first proof 1. First write the given items. In the question, it has been mentioned that ABCD is a square and EDC is an equilateral triangle. So write this in the given in this section, in this part. Triangle EDC is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. And ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. Except this, there is nothing in the given figure. There is nothing except this. So it is the given item. Now RTP. Now RTP. RTP means required to prove. It means what you have to, what you requires to prove, or what you have to prove, or what you have to prove. That is RTP. RTP का मतलब है required to prove. Required to prove. So in the RTP part, you have to mention number 1, AE is equal to VE. It is number 1. And number 2, angle EAD. Angle EAD. Angle EAD or angle DAE, or angle DAE equal to 15 degree, equal to 15 degree. So there are two things you have to prove. So let's start the proof. So let's start the proof. So let's start the proof. First you consider the triangle EDC. First you consider the triangle EDC. As it is an equilateral triangle, therefore all its angles will be 60 degree. So write it. Triangle EDC is an equilateral triangle. Is an equilateral triangle. It has been given in your question. It has been given in your question. Triangle EDC is an equilateral triangle. Therefore, angle EDC, this angle, angle EDC, this angle, equal to angle ECD, this angle, equal to angle DEC, this angle. So all the angles will be 60. That implies angle EDC equal to angle ECD equal to angle DEC equal to 60 degree, because it is an equilateral triangle. First note it. First note it. Now angle ADC, this angle. Now angle ADC equal to angle DCB, this angle DCB equal to angle DCB equal to 90 degree. What is the reason? Because ABCD is a square. You already know that all the angles in a square are 90 degree. So it is the region. Now find angle EDA, this angle, angle EDA. Now angle EDA is equal to angle ADC, this angle, plus angle ADC, this, plus angle ADC, this angle, equal to EDC is 60 degree, already you have found it out, plus angle ADC equal to 90. Here it has been written. So angle EDA equal to 90 plus 60 equal to 150 degree. Now angle EDA has already been found out. Now in triangle EDA, DE equal to DA. What is the reason? DE equal to DA. What is the reason? The reason is that DE is the side of the the side of the equilateral triangle. DE is the side of the equilateral triangle and DA is the side of the square. As you see here, DC, which is one of the sides of the equilateral triangle is also the side of ABCD square. Therefore we can say that DC equal to DE equal to EC equal to DA equal to AB equal to BC. Therefore I have been written here DE is equal to DA. That implies, already you know you have known in your previous class, it means in class 8 you have already known that if in a triangle two sides are equal, if in a triangle two sides are equal, then their opposite angles must be equal. What is this? Suppose it is a triangle. And in this triangle, suppose AB is equal to AC. It means it is an isosceles triangle. As in this triangle, AB and AC, these two sides are equal, therefore their opposite angles must be equal. Already you have known it in class 8. Therefore we can write here angle DAE it is the opposite angle of the side DE in triangle EDA or DAE. In triangle DAE. In triangle DAE, as DE equal to DA, as DE this side is equal to DA this side, therefore their opposite angles must be equal. Therefore DAE, angle DAE, it is the opposite angle of side DE, and angle DEA, it is the opposite angle of side DA, of side DA. These two angles must be equal, as these two sides are equal. But you have already found out that angle EDA, this angle is 150 degree. Then sum of these two angles, this angle and this angle, sum of these two angles must be 30, because sum of the three angles in a triangle is 180. You have already known that. As this angle is 150, you have already found out. Therefore sum of these two angles must be 50. So write it. But that implies angle DAE, but angle DAE plus angle DEA equal to 50 degree, since angle EDA equal to 150. Here I have written angle DAE equal to angle DEA, and here I have written angle DAE plus angle DEA equal to 50. So from these two statements we are very clear that angle DAE equal to angle DEA equal to 50 degree by 2 equal to 25 degree. So angle DAE, this angle is 25 degree, but in the question it has been written 15 degree. Wait a minute, मैं चेक करता हूँ क्वेश्चन को. Sorry, I have made a small mistake. Here I have written 50 degree, but it is not 50 degree, it is 30 degree, because sum of the three angles in a triangle is 180. As angle EDA equal to 150, this angle, as this angle is 150, so sum of these two angles must be 30. 180 minus 150 equal to 30, but wrongly I have written 50 degree, so it is 30 degree. Hence angle DAE equal to angle DEA equal to 30 degree by 2. 30 degree by 2 equal to 15 degree. So the first proof is complete. Your first proof is that you have to show angle DAE, this angle equal to 15 degree. So already I have shown that angle DAE equal to 15 degree. So one proof has been completed. Now second proof. First note it. First note it. Now consider this triangle EAB. In this triangle, first you have to find these two angles. These two angles. Already you have found out angle DAE, this angle, equal to 15 degree. Already you have found out. And already you have found out angle DAB is 90 degree because it is a square. ABCD is a square. Now subtract this angle from this angle. It means you have to subtract the 15 degree angle from the 90 degree angle in order to find the angle in order to find the angle EAB. So write it. So write it. In triangle EAB, angle EAB equal to angle DAB minus angle DAE equal to angle DAB equal to 90. This angle is 90 as it is a square, minus angle DAE equal to 15 degree. Already you have found it out. Now subtract and you got finally 75 degree. Similarly we can prove. Similarly we can prove show or prove angle EBA equal to 75 degree. How? Look at here. This angle is 90. Which angle? CBA. Angle CBA is 90. Why? Because ABCD is a square. And this angle is 15 degree. This angle must be 15 degree. Why? Because like this angle EDA, like angle EDA, angle ECB must be 150 degree. Why? Because angle ECD equal to 60. It is an equilateral triangle. So angle ECD equal to 60 and angle DCB equal to 90. So when you added these two angles 60 degree and 90 degree, you get a single angle, that is ACB. That is ACB, whose degree measurement will be 150 degree. So in triangle EBC, as this angle, it means angle ECB equal to 150. So sum of these two angles, angle BEC and angle EBC, must be 30 degree. As it is 150, so therefore sum of these two angles must be 30 in this triangle EBC. But in triangle EBC, CE equal to CB. Why? CE is the side of the equilateral triangle, CB is the side of the square, but you know that one of the sides, that is DC, of the equilateral triangle is also a side of the square. Therefore, we are clear that all the sides of the equilateral triangle and all the sides of the squares are of equal length. So, we can say that in triangle CEB, CE equal to CB. As these two sides are equal, therefore, their opposite angles must be equal. But you have already found out sum of these two angles is 30, then each angle will be 30 by 2, that is 15 degree. So, you need not write all these things. So, you simply write similarly. We can show angle EBA, angle EBA equal to 75 degree. Now, in triangle EAB, angle EAB, this angle is equal to angle EBA, this angle EAB equal to angle EBA. These two angles are equal because both are 75. So, already you have learnt in class 8, if in a triangle two angles are equal, then their opposite sides must be equal. Already you have known it in class 8. So, as these two angles are equal, that is 75 degree in triangle EAB, therefore their opposite sides must be equal. So, the opposite side of angle EAB is BE, and the opposite side of angle EBA, this angle EBA is AE. So, we can say that BE is equal to AE. So, it is the second proof. Complete. So, note it. So, students, आज के लिए इतना ही काफ़ी है. We have already solved from question number 1 to question number 4 of exercise 10 of the chapter quadrilateral. So, in the next class we will solve the other questions, those are given in exercise 10. So, this much.